A faded police monitoring sign, remnants from when Halton police descended on this home last fall, looking for Irma Galastica and instead finding an alleged drug lab. Although police have declined to go into detail about the drug lab, Irma's case, or even Eric Carpenter, a man police call a person of interest, one person, Eric's father, Richard Clayson, did talk to us.
When the cops showed up at my place, they said, "We're not here about that, and we don't care, we're here because of a missing person." They just said, "He's just a person of interest." Some guy from the homicide squad told me the last thing they knew is they used his passport to track him to Mexico City. If he's alive, then why the hell is he running?
Jules, bro! Who needs cocaine? I am cocaine! Woo!
We've heard from multiple sources that Eric left for Mexico City a week after Irma disappeared, and days before she was officially reported missing to police.
Woo! Oh!
We have repeatedly reached out to Eric via email, phone, and social media. We also tried to reach him through his family, friends, and colleagues. He has not responded to any of our requests for an interview. Since Eric left the country, his father has only heard from him once.
Do you know where he is?
No clue. Not a clue. Reggie is not even alive.
Why do you say that?
It was probably early October is the last time I've talked to him. The last conversation, somebody went and collected his rent and then stole the money. Some guy went and collected the rent from a bunch of his properties and kept all the money.
Yeah.
He didn't ask me for money. I mean, I haven't heard a thing out of him. And with everything going on, I would have thought he may have reached out. The fact that he hasn't believed, Mexico City can be one hell of a dangerous place to be. If he's there, where did he get his money? How did he have any money? I thought the police seized everything.
Right, but he left before they seized everything.
And it makes you question, why would you leave a whole drug lab behind in a house that's under your name?
Court documents reveal that Eric was facing considerable financial hardship. He was on the verge of losing several of his properties and was the defendant in more than a dozen civil cases. 2 months before Irma disappeared from this home, the home's owner, Eric Carpenter, was served with this, a statement of claim from the mortgage holder demanding that he pay an overdue balance of over $700,000 and sell the home immediately. He didn't file a defense, he didn't appear in court, and by the time a judgment was rendered against him in September of 2024, he was thought to be in Mexico. So according to land title documents, Eric owns at least another 2 rental properties. We're gonna go check out those addresses and see if and how those tenants are paying him rent. We're with City TV. How are you?
Hi, I'm okay. How are you?
You live here, right?
I do.
And this guy is your landlord?
Yes, that's my landlord, yeah.
Have you talked to him lately?
No.
We're looking for him.
Yeah, I know this.
When was the last time you talked to him?
I don't even know. A long time.
How are you paying rent to him?
We don't pay to him anymore.
So?
We pay to the bank.
In March, tenants at this address received a letter from a law firm saying that Eric was in default of his mortgage and that they were to pay their rent directly to the bank moving forward. The last communication Nora had with Eric was in November, when he appeared desperate for funds, writing in his email, "Do you have anything you can send today as an email money transfer?"
So I sent $3,000 to him, and then I seen the news things. Literally 2 days after, I sent him $3,000. So I was like, I should have never sent that. And then I never heard from him again.
And now this home, too, is on the verge of foreclosure.
I don't think he cares about that.
That's a lot of houses he's lost.
Yeah, I don't think he really cares about the houses.
Why?
Losing the houses, because, I don't know, whatever he's running from is obviously worse than losing the houses.
But there are no signs of Eric being on the verge of losing this house in East Hamilton, where he has tenants living in 2 separate apartments. Title searches show that he has 2 mortgages on this property, and there are no foreclosure filings going through the courts, suggesting the bills are getting paid. We did find somebody living in the upper unit.
I've already talked to police, I've done all my stuff, I got nothing to do with that.
With Eric's accounts frozen, it's not clear who's paying the mortgage here or how Eric is presumably funding a life outside of Canada. Now, tomorrow, we meet with Halton Police to share the evidence we've uncovered in this investigation and to try to gain some insights into theirs. Now, if you know anything about the disappearance of Irma Galastica or the whereabouts of Eric J. Carpenter, please contact Halton Police or remain anonymous and call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-222-TIPS. Cristina Howorun, City News.